Okay, it is Thursday, the 8th of February, 2018, and yesterday I spent the day kind of running around town trying to find stuff because Tuesday was not a good day for me. My power steering rack started leaking, and leaking a lot. Now, I had picked up a quart of power steering fluid, and I just discovered just now in my Bentley manual for the Volkswagen Vanagon that I should have maybe been put in ATF Dextron is what they call for it. Now, I don't know if they're compatible or not, or if they're close to the same thing, but of course I had bought 2 quarts of the power steering fluid, and so I used up one, and I haven't opened the second one yet, but I'll probably go buy the Dextron. In the meantime, I had to order a rebuilt power steering unit, so I got my order in yesterday, or a rack and pinion unit with power steering. And I got the order in before 3, so it's supposed to show up today at 3 o'clock. I see some garbage rolling away, so let me grab that. Little cup. I tell you one thing, Santa Fe has got some really bad litterers. If I should take a walk down the sideways and byways or whatever, but there's litter all over the place. I don't see any adopt-a-highway programs out here like we have back home. So anyway, yeah, they need to do something about their littering. The other thing that happened on Tuesday night, I had left the library and I saw that there was going to be this kind of impromptu local musicians blues session at a bar that I had walked past on Canyon Avenue. So I was on my way there, which was on the other side of town from where I'm at. And this is before I really discovered how bad my power steering was leaking. And I just filled it up, and I used the last of the fluid that I had, and it started squawking loudly again. And what I had been looking for was something to eat, and anyway, there was a gas station attached to a Burger King, so I pulled into there, went in, and found out that they just sold burgers, and you could prepay at the gas pumps, but they didn't have any of the supplies, that you would find in a Quick Mart. They didn't have any power steering fluid. Anyway, I went back, and I got back in the van, and I was pulling away. I didn't prepay. I didn't buy gas there. I was pulling away, and they had these extended islands, but they didn't have any markers on the islands. And they had these round cement barriers that were extended out quite a ways, and they were, approximately 24 inches tall. But anyway, so here's my Vanagon that has never been in an accident, never seen a bender or anything, and it's a 1985 Vanagon. And so in 33 years, it had never had a dent in it. And I turned too soon, and I ran into that stupid barricade on the end that you couldn't see from inside because there was no post or anything marking it. But man, was I bummed out. I still am bummed out 2 days later. So I have to figure out a way to make that look a little bit better. I'm bummed. I've been on Craigslist looking for Vanagon power steering and parts, and God, these things sell for a fortune out here. If you got one, I saw one that was the Synchro, which is the 4-wheel drive, and it had the Subaru Transplant. I've got the Subaru Transplant. They're asking $60,000 for it, for a vehicle that was 2 years newer than this one, but same ballpark, a 4-wheel drive Synchro with a Subagon or a Subaru engine transplant. I call this one the Vanagon Subaru. But anyway, that's my report. So when I figure out I don't have any of my tools here, I lost a lot of stuff. And so I had a full bunch of body work type tools, all the different mallets and hammers and shot bags, or I had one shot bag, which was good for stuff like this, and various things. So anyway, I'm going to have to improvise on the road here. I don't have a single hammer with me. I have a set of open-end wrenches, and I have a set of box-end wrenches. I don't have any sockets with me. I have various screwdrivers and vice grips and channel lock pliers, kind of the basic necessities of, I should be able to change my rack. I'm hoping I don't need to use a socket with an extension on it in order to get at some stuff here, but I don't know. I'm looking it over. I should be able to do it. So, but New Mexico, good luck finding grass. It's all desert out here. So I'm either going to be laying in somebody's parking lot or on the gravel. And I've got a piece of carpet inside the van I can pull out and do the gravel thing on. But God, I'm bummed. I was looking for it. Definitely needs a new paint spray. And this isn't the type of damage that would require the whole panel to be replaced, but there's enough crease in the metal that there'll have to be some filler of some type or another. I don't think I can shrink the metal enough to get it back to flat without any filler. And that bums me out, because I can tell that this is never... it has never been an accident, and it has no rust, which is really rare to find. So anyway, that's my report for today. Waiting on, you can see my trail of tranny fluid, and I'm curious as to, because I'm using regular power steering fluid instead of the ATF Dextron, if this is accelerating my leak. I don't know. Anyway, that's my report for today.